Welcome to Free Piano Tips, sponsored by PlayPiano.com.
Good morning and Merry Christmas. This is Duane, and today I'd like to take a look at the role of form in music. I think we'll use an example of like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Okay, let me just play it. Okay, that's the first 8 bars. Okay, now watch the second 8 bars. Was there any difference? Only the last 2 notes. In other words, the first 8 bars and the second 8 bars, and by bars I mean measures, 8 measures, the second 8 bars is the same as the first 8 bars. Okay, then the third section goes like this. Okay, and then the fourth section goes like this. Recognize that? Now, what advantage does that give you? Well, instead of having to learn 32 bars, all you really need to learn is the first 8 bars, because that's 3/4 of the song. So if you learn the first 8 bars and the third 8 bars, which is the bridge or the release, then you have the whole song learned, right? So instead of having to learn 32 bars, you really only have to learn 16 bars, okay? And that's true not only of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, but of almost every song, every popular song at least, that's ever been written, okay? So the role of form in music is really important. By the way, the form of that song would be A, B, A. In other words, the first 8 bars is called the theme, and we'll call the theme section A. And then the theme is repeated for the next 8 bars, so that's A again. And then the bridge, the middle part, the different part, is called B. And then the last part, since it's the same, is A. So the form of that song is A, B, A. And that's a very common, popular song form. You'll find that in song after song after song, and I want you to look for that. Other song forms are like A, B, A, or A, B, A, C, A. But once you learn some of those common song forms, then as soon as you see them in sheet music, or as soon as you hear them, you'll recognize them right away. Okay, and then it'll save you lots of time learning songs and so on. Okay, now my purpose is not to learn Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, but since we're doing it, let me just play the chords so you'll know that. Okay, we do this in the key of C. So. First chord is C, second chord is G or G7. C, okay? So the A section is made out of what? Just 2 chords, C and G7, okay? Now, of course you can dress it up, you know, with arpeggios, with swing bass like that, or all kinds of styles you can use, but it still comes down to 2 chords, right? So we've learned A, and we know that A repeats. Now the B section. F chord, back to C, D minor 7th, G 7th, C, G, A minor 7th or D 7th suspension, D 7th, and back to G 7th. Now, can you use chord substitutions? Oh yes, of course you can, and you and I have talked about that many, many times. But the basic strokes are very, very simple, aren't they? And then the last section, of course, is what? Is A. So we're back to Okay, so have fun with Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. That's the basic outline, the basic skeleton of the song, A, B, A. So apply that to other songs and look for that, would you? Okay, again, Merry Christmas, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye for now.
Hi, this is Duane again, and I'd like to tell you about a little book that I wrote a few years back. It's called Piano Chords and Chord Progressions, The Secret Backdoor to Exciting Piano Playing. And it's a terrific resource about chords. if you want to know more about chords, you ought to latch onto this book. It's just barely over 10 bucks, 11 bucks I think it is. And it covers all the chords and chord progressions that I talk about in my videos. It's just a great, it's not a substitute for videos, of course, but or DVDs, but it's a great summary, and it's so inexpensive that it's well worth your while to get. Here's a table of contents. You can just look down here and see all the things it covers. Starts out with major, minor, diminished, augmented, 6th, 7th, and on to 13th chords and suspensions and alterations, and then gets on to chord progressions and so on. So it's a very thorough book, and it's got a lot of illustrations. I'll just toggle through a little bit, so you can, and there's the back cover. So it's worth your while to get. So hope you take advantage of that. Thank you. Bye bye for now.